Hi everyone, today we will be seeing a leetcode problem sorting the matrix diagonally. So the problem statement that will be given is a double dimensional matrix, okay, and we have to return the matrix itself but by sorting it diagonally, okay. So we will understand this with a example, okay. This is the before matrix, okay. Like whatever the input will be given, it will be like random elements will be given. Now what we have to do is we have to sort the elements diagonally, not at an overall but according to the diagonal, okay. Now the first diagonal that we can see is over here, just one element. So one element, it's okay, we don't have to sort, okay. Now here when we'll come to the second diagonal, okay. So it's like 2 and 1, so it should be sorted in ascending order. So it should be 1 and 2, so we'll sort it like a 1 and 2, okay. Then we'll moving to the third diagonal, it is 3 to 1, so we'll be sorting at is like 1 2 and 3, so all will be shifted, okay. Now coming to the fourth diagonal, so all it's not sorted, okay. So each element need to be shifted, okay. Now 1 2 1 2 and 3, so it will also be get sorted like ascending order. So it's coming to the fifth diagonal, it's already sorted, and sixth diagonal already sorted, we don't have to do anything in this, okay. Now what we will be seeing, like we will take like a first element and we will check if it's like I plus 1 j plus 1, okay. I plus 1 like from next row and j plus 1 like next column, so it is giving like the diagonal, okay. So again from here I plus 1 j plus 1, it is giving the diagonal. So this will be the main thing of accessing the diagonal elements. If we are getting like first, so we will be taking all the diagonals, okay, all the diagonal elements, and we'll send it to a priority queue, and priority queue will be popping out elements in ascending order, and again we will store this in according to the element that is popped, so it will automatically be in ascending order, okay. So first we will be using a priority queue, okay. Priority queue, priority queue of integers we will be taking integer, okay, and we'll name it as a pq is equal to new priority queue okay. Now we'll be taking like overall like a global to this class, since we will be accessing it to the other classes as well, because we have to be like first we have to push the element into the priority queue, and again we have to pop the elements diagonally, okay. So we will be like, even we need a visited matrix, okay, because to keep check with whether all the elements is sorted or not, okay. So we will be taking like a matrix scene, okay, scene matrix, double dimensional matrix, new int, okay, and this will be the matrix dot length, okay, and this will be matrix of 0 dot length, okay. Now we have declared the matrix. Now we'll access each and elements of the given matrix, okay, and okay, and we'll be like I pointer from 0 to matrix dot length, I should be plus plus, and here j will be 0 from g to matrix of 0 dot ngth length, and j should be plus plus. Okay, now if my scene, like I'm keeping like a check, okay, like if it's not seen, then only we'll be going to perform operation to it. Okay, if it's not seen, if it's equal to 0, okay, for scene matrix we'll just keep 0 and 1 value. Okay, if it's not seen, then we are going to for the pushing of the elements of the diagonals into the priority queue, will be taking a function like a load queue. Okay, this is a user defined function. We'll be defining it, and we'll pass it as a matrix and the column row and the column pointer. Okay, like for the first time it will be 3. Okay, so it will be I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0, and this whole matrix also we have to pass, so I and j. Okay, and yes, this is okay, and after this our ultimate value will be returning the matrix itself, matrix, okay, original matrix. And yes, this user defined function will be defining it, and this will be a void. It will not be returning anything. Void, this is an integer array. Okay, this is an integer and an integer. Okay, now if my I is either less than, okay, it should be if it's less than 0, okay, or I'm defining my base condition, or if it's less than, j is also less than 0, okay, or if my I is greater than equal to matrix dot length, or my j, it's greater than or equal to matrix of 0 dot length, okay, then we will be returning. Okay, will not be performing any operation. And if it's not, then pq, okay, pq, priority queue dot add the matrix of I and j value. Okay, and then again call this load value for the next elements of the diagonal. Okay, we'll be accessing only the diagonals. Okay, so first we are pushing 3, then we will be going for the 2. So load queue matrix, will pass the matrix, and I plus 1, like next row, and row j column will also be 1, j plus 1. Okay, it will be next time it will be accessing the element 2. So after loading the 3 to the priority queue, it will again call for this 2 value, again it will load 2, then again it will call for 1, again my 1 will be added to the priority queue, and the third time when it will be like I plus 1, j plus 1, then this condition is coming into picture and it will return false. So till here only my 3 to 1 value is loaded into my priority queue. Then I will be using one more function. Then after this execution of this function, the control will come over here with all the values loaded into the priority queue. Okay, and then we will be loading again we will loading the diagonal, again we'll be assigning the values to the diagonal. Okay, then one by one we will pop out the value from priority queue, like 1, 2 and 3, again we'll be storing here. So again load diagonal, okay, load diagonal, and here we'll be sending matrix, okay, I, j, and see, we also need to have the seen matrix. So if it's not seen, means we this seen whatever it's we have taken, we will be initializing, like we have already kept the sorted element, so we'll keep the value as 1 over here. Okay, so next time again we will not be disturbing these values. Okay, so scene matrix will also be passing, and yes, it's a user defined function, so we have to define it. Okay, okay, now this is also a void, it will not be returning anything. And yeah, here it's a integer array, double dimensional. Okay, yeah, it's integer, and here again integer with a double dimension. Okay, now again here we'll be checking, like if my I and j value is coming like a base condition for I and j, return. Okay, for if I it's less than 0, okay, or my j it's less than 0, or my I is greater than equal to matrix dot length. Okay, or my j is greater than equal to matrix of 0 length. Okay, and if my priority queue is empty, then also we will not be proceeding. Like 3 values are there, we have already stored the 3 values, so again for next condition we don't have to proceed. So priority queue is empty. Okay, priority queue is empty. Okay, then also we will not be proceeding. Okay, then we will be return. Okay, next time, like if I'll be accessing like I comma matrix of I comma j, it's passed over here, the same matrix I comma j, like this one only we pass this pointer I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. So I'll be storing matrix of I and j with the pq dot poll. Okay, poll. Now poll function will be returning the first element from the priority queue. Okay, and it will also be removing that element from the priority queue. Okay, and then we'll be adding the to the priority queue, add, and we'll mark it like a scene. Okay, scene of I and j, like it has already been kept as a sorted, so don't disturb it next time. And then again we'll call the thing for the next second value. Okay, I plus 1, j plus 1. Okay, so we'll be like a load diagonal again, we'll call it, but for second I plus 1 and j plus 1. Okay, and scene and matrix will also be passed to it. Okay, so yes, we should just run and check this. It's taking a bit time. So where the problem is occurring, okay, there's some problem, we should just check it. Okay, priority queue diagonal, it's okay, and length matrix dot length I j, okay, okay, this is correct. And then here if it's less than 0, then j is also less than 0, okay, greater than equal to matrix dot length greater than equal to matrix of 0 dot length, okay, it's okay. And then return, then pq dot add matrix of I comma j, okay, load matrix I plus 1 j plus 1, it's also okay. Now next is this one, it's okay. And if I is less than 0 or j is less than 0, load matrix dot length j is greater than equal to matrix of 0 dot length or pq dot is empty, then we have to return, okay, then matrix of I and j, select pq dot pole, okay, scene of I and j, load matrix, okay, I plus 1 j plus 1 and c, okay, it's okay. And why it's coming as error? It's returning the same value. Okay, see, it should not be equal to 1. It was not going to these user defined functions, so only, okay, here it was a problem. It should not be equal to 1. If it's not 0, then it will not go proceeding with my other parts of the program. Okay, I think it should run. So it's taking a bit time, but I'm sure it will be running that program. Hope you will try. Now if the video is getting longer and there's no connection as well. So please do put it in the comment section if it's running or not, because I'm sure it will run. We have solved all the, it was showing just one error and we have resolved it. Okay, so hope you will be getting it. Now I should end this video now, and if you have any doubt, please do put it in the comment section, or you have any other approach to really solve this problem optimally, then also do put it in the comment section. Hope to see you in my next video. Till then, goodbye.